What is going on, everybody? We are continuing our trend of playing all the different Planeswalkers in Magic Spellslingers, and this time we are testing out the Necromancer herself, Liliana. Let's go. What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Roxora, and here we do all things Magic and Magic Spellslingers. We are here live at twitch.tv playing some Liliana, and we're going to test out this list that I have taken and kind of altered a little bit. So here we're actually only using 5 out of 6 red cards. The list that I saw used the Pact of the Barbarian, or whatever the Barbarian class is, instead of the Warlock class. Number one, I don't own Barbarian class at the moment, but also I think Warlock is just better in some scenarios. They can kind of be used interchangeably, and overall the deck doesn't really need anything else, since you can see we kind of have a lot of 2s and then some stuff at the top end here. But before we get into that, first let's go over Liliana as a Planeswalker here. So first, we've got 23 health, which is pretty decent, considering that we have some built-in life gain into the ability here, which is Grave Ambition, which is after you return a creature from any graveyard, you give it +1/+1 for the rest of the game and heal yourself for 1. So the wording there is important because it triggers whether you go from the grave to the hand, or from grave directly to the battlefield. So works really good with Relentless or getting set back from the yard. There's a couple of cards that do that. So you get +1/+1 for the rest of the game and heal yourself for 1. So there you have again some really good synergy with these kinds of zombie creatures, which obviously Liliana loves. And then the splash rule here is exactly the same as the other mono-colored Planeswalkers like Chandra and Jace. So as I mentioned before, we got 6 cards, up to 6 cards, in this case 5 of a secondary color. Let's talk about the signature cards here, all of which are featured in this deck. We've got Diehard Fan, 2 mana 3/2, Finale. When it dies, reduce the cost of each zombie in your hand by 1. Really strong. I thought originally this card said only 1 zombie, but no, this is really good. Really strong turn 2 play. Can just trade with something and then give you a huge mana advantage. If you get 2 to 3 mana out of this card ever, it's insane. Even if you get 1 and you turn, you know, the Reaver here from the Liliana's Goliath here from a 4 mana to 3 mana. It's really powerful. You can go Diehard Fan, trade it off, and immediately slam your Goliath, and that's really good for your game plan. While we're on the topic, let's go ahead and talk about Liliana's Goliath. This is a really strong card that ended up getting nerfed. So it's 4 mana for a 4/2 with Relentless. So when it dies, you resummon it, and the first time it dies, you resummon it and it gains Can't Block. So really good for just having lots of bodies on board. Works with the ability, so it'll get +1/+1, and you'll gain 1 life. And it will also be really good, particularly in aggressive decks, which this deck is, because the Can't Block downside is often relevant, especially in this game. And the thing that really puts this card over the top is whenever it leaves the graveyard, you double its power. So again, that happens anytime it goes from the graveyard to the hand or from the graveyard to the battlefield. So really strong card that counts for Relentless as well. So it dies, it gets +1/+1 from Liliana's ability, and then it doubles its power. So it'll be a 10/3 when it comes back. Just really strong. Yeah. And then to make all of this even more powerful, we have Zombify, which is a 2 mana spell that says draft a zombie from your graveyard and re-summon it. So again, triggers your ability, works really well with Liliana's Goliath, right? Because again, this also says after it leaves your graveyard, double its power. So you Relentless it becomes a 10/3, as we said. It dies, you Zombify it, and it becomes a 23. 21, 22, 22, something like that. I'm not exactly sure on the order. I've never done this. I don't think I've had it done against me, and I don't remember. But yeah, it's really strong. to make that kind of play. So yeah, these three cards are kind of what make Liliana's deck tick. And yeah, let's take a look at the rest of the cards here. We've got the land Old Graveyard. This one should be an obvious one. Gives you zombies. I feel like that's pretty obvious. And then we've got a couple of 1-drops here in Cranial Consultant. When it becomes blocked, your opponent discards a spell. Good to kind of 2-for-1 your opponent. Decayed Ghoul, Relentless, works with your ability. It's a zombie, yada yada yada. We've got Merchant of Death here. Finale draw card is nice. If you can trade this off for a creature, you essentially get a 2-for-1. Our first red card here in Bag of Tricks, which is an artifact that you will add a random beast that costs 3 or less to your hand. It's got 2 charges, so this is essentially the red version of Isochron Scepter, except bad, or it's much worse. It generates 2 cards, so really good to just get that card advantage, get those extra creatures going. Yeah, speaking of extra creatures, that is kind of another reason why we are running a Yeenoghu, Beast of Butchery, which is the insane 2/2 haste legendary with debut. Destroy all other friendly creatures, and it gets +2/+2 for each creature he destroyed. So you can instantly see kind of why you might want to play Bag of Tricks, just to get some of those extra creatures, play them out, then play Yeenoghu, and you've got a big boy. It also works really well with a lot of the guys that we're playing here, with Relentless. We don't mind sacking Consultant to it. Merchant draws us a card, so we don't really mind just sacking everything to Yeenoghu. It's also notable that, like, you know, you can also do things with stuff like the backside of the Relentless creatures, right? So after they die, they can't block, and then you can sack them to Yeenoghu. So that's pretty strong. Trying to have Cookie come in. Let's see what else we got. Got recycled Grotesque here. It's pretty obvious. Destroy a friendly creature to summon this from the hand. 3-mana 6/6 is really strong, and if you can go Ghoul or Merchant or something like that into their Grotesque, it's even better. So you can instantly see again how that goes. Interestingly enough, Rotting Baboon, vanilla 3/5 for 3, actually ends up being worth it. Primarily because of that large health total. It is able to kind of block and survive, and then maybe do some attacking. So, and it's not a horrible thing to resurrect from the graveyard in the worst case scenario. So yeah, just kind of like a run-of-the-mill card. It's not insane, it's not horrible. It does its job well. Undead Striker, another Relentless card, fairly obvious. You can see this theme here, and we're just supplementing it with some of the red cards. Speaking of red cards, we got Ball Lightning. Ball Lightning is an insane card in any aggressive deck. I've said this once, I'll say it again. If you are planning on playing a aggressive deck with red in it, I would suggest crafting this card as soon as possible. It's kind of funny how much better it is in this game than in actual Magic. This is essentially the exact same card as it is in Magic, but here it's pretty good because of light totals, because of how blocking and attacking works. Yeah, so 3-mana 6/1 trample haste, destroy this at the end of your turn. So notably, some of the things that we can do with this is we can use we can use it with Yeenoghu, or we can use it with the Grotesque, where if we have 6 mana, which I know is a lot, but you know, that could happen. We can play Ball Lightning, attack with it, and then in the second portion of our turn, the portion after we attack, we can play Recycled Grotesque and sacrifice the Ball Lightning, since it's going to get destroyed at the end of the turn anyways. So yeah, this is just really powerful. It can often just end games outright, so definitely worth including. Then we got Liliana's Goliath, as we mentioned. I mentioned the other cards. I don't know why I'm going over the class cards again. Flagrant Foul here, not a super aggressive card, but is nice to have. It's good when your opponent just like slams a big blocker. So You want to be able to get that out of the way. We don't run any of the goblin creatures that prevent your opponent from blocking, so this is kind of our only way to get rid of pesky blockers. Otherwise, we kind of gotta attack through them. Speaking of attacking through them, this attacks past them. This is Shadow Operative, 5 mana 4/4 with debut. Gets +2/+0. Sneak if a creature died this turn, so you just throw one of your creatures into the ring, let it die, and this becomes really, really strong. It also works if your opponent chump blocked, so that's really nice. And then of course we have ways of triggering it ourselves with the Yeenoghu and Grotesque, but again, that kind of gets expensive. Speaking of expensive, we got 2 cards at the top of our curve. This is kind of going to be a little less budget friendly. We've got Kothophed. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. I could be wrong, but this is the 6 mana 6/6 legendary, very on theme because this is one of the demons that Liliana made a contract with, so kind of a flavor win. It's got flying and debut. It says, of course, we can make a deal, choose wisely. That essentially gives you 3 options. You got the Promise of Knowledge, which deals 3 damage to yourself. You draw 2 cards, so some card advantage. We've got Promise of Power, 3 damage to yourself again, but this time you get 4 mana. And then Promise of Victory, which is kind of one of the ones that I view as like pretty strong, which is deal 3 damage to yourself, but it gets +6/+6. So 6 mana, 12/12 with flying. Pretty good. But the other 2 modes are all 3 of these modes are fairly powerful and good in a lot of different scenarios. So a really good card to kind of attempt to close out the game. I've had so many games just closing that out just by jamming it on turn 6. And then lastly, we've got Grave Titan, 7 mana 8/8 zombie giant with debut and attack, summon a zombie. So just a really, really solid card. Can be revived with Zombify. So yeah, this card can do a lot of work. If it goes unanswered, if it comes down and it's able to attack and doesn't immediately die, you're likely to just run away with the game from there. So yeah. So I'll be honest, not the most budget friendly version of the list. We've got a couple of mythics here at the top end. We've got the Pact, and we've got a couple of mythics scattered around that might make this deck a little bit difficult to craft, but we're going to test it out, see how it performs, and if I would recommend it, because that is something we're trying to figure out as well. What is the best Planeswalker to build if you're a new player, free-to-play player, all these things. Just trying to gather more data. So all right, let's go ahead and get into the games and see how this feels.
Let's sling some spells.
All right, so we're up against Vivian. It might be right to keep one of these, have some removal. Otherwise, just gonna keep to this. Ooh. Might just jam the Diehard Fan.
Time to put on a good show.
Listen to nature. Make your vow.
Show them your teeth.
Sneak, you say? Yep. I think let's jam the Diehard Fan, because yeah, we could just like trade it off and then like play a turn 2 Grotesque. All right. Well, never mind. They're gonna reroll.
Tear it all down.
+3 is pretty good. I could play this to try and draw into, but I think I'm gonna make that mana efficient play. pretty good. I think I'm just gonna play the Grotesque and sack the 2-1 here. And chill. Next turn, unless they have a way to give that ward, we can just Flagrant Foul it and start attacking. It is a cool card. I do like this card. Oh, they could get ward off of Stoneforge, and they could get ward off of the Fox. So, opponent making some good plays. This is also how I was kind of looking to build Vivian, so it's nice to see like, hey, someone else is doing just that. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I got Relentless. Oh man. I think I'm gonna let it hit me and just Flagrant Foul and then just try and block it on the backswing. That makes sense. Well, blocking is smart. The Zombify, if we can like kill our Grotesque, you can Zombify it back. Right now it just gets us the 2-1, which is not great. Can't wait for like if they ever add ability to see the graveyard and things like that. It'd be super nice. Much appreciated. Oh my god, and it has they gave it flying. Oh my god, wow. Alright, well, I'm gonna smackety. It kind of puts quite a damper on my abilities here. Says gets +1/+1 if this is blocked. Summon a ooze after combat. Cool. Think we're just gonna play the Goliath. What's this?
Extinction is not an option.
That's a strong play, given you have the Briar Fox. Dang, yeah, it's just like makes it impossible to kind of interact profitably, right?
Set up the shot.
Own it in the tank. Do you summon a creature and give it a ward? Sure. So yeah, we just want to block this. Yeah. Dinner time. So they get their 2/2 with ward, and they get another 2/2 ooze. It's disgusting. Like, super feels bad. Yeah, dang, that feels super bad. Well, I guess Kothophed could just get us a nice fire here to block this. Although this still has. Oh no! Oh, and it does have Relentless. It still has Relentless. Cool. Could do this, but I don't really want to do that. I might just, yeah, take some damage and have a 12 to. Oh, I guess. Do I even want to draw 2 cards? Yeah, I think actually having a 12/12 would be pretty nice here. I don't know why a clone is in a different object. No. So this says if it's blocked, summon an ooze after combat, and it had Relentless. So this one is the one that they got off Relentless. As you can see, it can't block, and then since it got blocked, it summons an ooze. It doesn't care about whether it lives or dies. What just happened? Oh, they plummet. All right, I think this game is a loss. I don't think there's anything I can do from this point. Well, I thought I had a really good start. Oh my god, and they gave it Relentless again. All right, cool. I'm done. I'm done.
Right on target.
I yield for now.
Didn't think it died if it made a combat. No, yeah, it does. Yep, it just cares about if it's blocked. Yeah. The whole point is it's a removal check, right? They want you to remove it outside of combat, or they want you to block. They want you to force him to block with it. But yeah, card is pretty good in green decks.
You're welcome.
Oh shoot, it's Narush. It's a content creator. I think we're gonna do this. I don't think I need Flagrant Foul versus Ashiok, and I'll just keep one Baboon. One Baboon. That's a nice turn one play.
To face your fears.
Time to put on a good show.
Seek knowledge.
See, with the Ashiok, class cards are funny because they let us know what if they drew it. It's like, oh, and they have refreshment stand? Interesting. Get this dude. Nope. Okay, so that's not the class card. What do we get? Karazakar? Hello? I think we'll just play this. I kind of want to play Karazakar ASAP. I love this card. This card's gas. Lore Keeper. Sure.
One's craft.
Oh. The snipe. The snipe. I think we'll play the Diehard Fan here. Yeah.
All my fans are diehard.
Open your mind.
All right. So that was the class card there. The bird.
A fellow seeker.
Oh, do cards not get shuffled in different orders?
Your thoughts are in
So I can like keep track of like what cards my opponent is holding on to. Pretty crazy. All right, we're gonna take Karazakar here. Steal 1 power. Cool. Fine with me. Shadow Stag. It's pretty good.
avenger of your doom.
Kind of want a Ball Lightning here. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna Ball Lightning plus this. Just smack. I'm not gonna attack with this, I don't think. Yeah, just do it like this. Yep. Good with me. What is this one? Return the strongest enemy. So, cool. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a good play. So the zombie we got in there isn't great. We could just Grotesque and play a Baboon. That's probably what I'm doing here. Yeah. Actually, we could Pact here. Actually, yeah, Pacting is probably better. Now that I think about it.
Must perfect one's craft.
Because now we can still bounce the Scorpion. Oh, I do not want to bounce that Master, but I might have no choice.
Open your mind.
Oof.
Must perfect one's craft.
I mean, yeah. Let's just do that. Let's see what this one is. The Telekinesis. What is my play here? I could Kothophed. Oh, I could get 4 mana and Zombify. Yeah, let's get 4 mana here. Zombify, and I think we get, yeah, the Diehard Fan. I just wanted to see what was in my yard, but that's fine as well. I guess the Consultant is 1 less power for getting to get a
One must perfect one's craft.
getting to get a spell from our opponent's hand, but I don't think that's as relevant. I think I would rather just have the damage. So my opponent has the Fatal Infection as him. Oh, that's pretty good. Makes sense. I mean, let's just go ham, right? That's a nice one. That's a big boy. Alright, so this now can't block. It's fine. What is the other one? Charm Ray. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with this.
Know your place.
And then we can play this, and it has Ward. Have fun. Have fun dealing with that. We also have the class card coming up. The finale, which will probably drain off the rest of our opponent's life, and yeah, looking pretty good. And our opponent still can get some of their nightmares, so lethal is not necessarily guaranteed here, but unless our opponent does something to put a roadblock into this Mega Piranha.
This had better be worth my time.
They got that off of Refreshment Stand. It's crazy.
Perfect one's craft.
It's really good. Oh, it blocks this too.
Can you keep a secret?
Open your mind.
Do I even want to attack? I guess I do, right? Because yeah, that's 1 damage. We play this,
Their wisdom is yours.
and then they just kind of die. That's not true. They block.
How predictable.
Oh yeah, wait.
Know what?
No, yeah. No, we're good. Okay. Yeah. Let's just play this and...
Raised him right.
Oh, no. Alright, well, let's just play this then.
I took the fun in a funeral.
What does this get? Steal 1 power. We're just trying to finish off the game here.
One's craft. One must perfect one's
That's
craft.
pretty good. No blocks. I'm good.
Open your mind.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Must perfect one's
That counts as drawing a card? That's crazy. Alright, well, here you go. You do the math.
How predictable.
Oh, that's just lethal. Cool. Liliana smack.
Child's play.
What am I going to his chat?
Yes. Thank you.
Wait, he was 16. He's currently ranked 16. That's pretty crazy.
Let's rumble, champ.
That's cool. All right, cool. All right.
Time to put on a good show.
For the pride!
Tan gives us a lot of time. I don't know how good it's gonna be. I don't know how good it's gonna be against Johnny, given Johnny can sometimes snowball pretty hard.
I am but a
Chandler.
Excellent.
That makes sense. Let's just jam our guy here. I think I block here. Yes, it doesn't really do much given they have a healer's kit right there, but I think it's still good.
Excellent.
Alright, we'll just play the Baboon. Obviously, the Grotesque is like better in some aspects. Maybe just next turn play the Grotesque. Actually, I'm gonna play the Goliath next turn.
drink deep from the well of life.
Yeah,
Have you met my friend?
Excellent.
it's an interesting, interesting build. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna jam the Goliath here.
Raised him right.
Do I want to get another life from this, or do I want to attack? I think I want to attack, actually. Yeah, I beat Ashiok there. Honestly, kind of surprised. Yeah, I know Narush is like a really good brewer. I think I forget if it was him or if it was another player I kind of yoinked it from. I haven't also checked the whatever that clan's Decklist database in a while. I should probably look back at that. Yeah, get that peer out of here. Nice, top 16. I'm stealing from top 27. Wow, yeah. No, I've been kind of struggling to like really climb well just because I've been playing all different sorts of decks. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Why did they? It's kind of weird they did that with peer. But we'll do some trading here.
Right. My army is strong.
Excellent.
This is a concern. I think if all creatures in your hand +1. So like we just like have to smack with this, right? It does absolutely nothing for us to just like hold back. We might as well like force them to do something with it. And then I think I'm just gonna Goliath here again.
I've raised him right.
Actually, Goliath is actually pretty good here if they attack. We can block here. get a big boy,
Run. My army is strong.
and then Grotesque in Sign of the Third Omen to whack our opponent's Eladamri to the grave. Those 40 points you win? You know what? I actually didn't look. I am just kind of, I'm not concerned about points right now, to be honest. I'm just trying to play some cool decks and see what happens. So I gotta heal their guy here. They heal again. They do. It's not so good. Well, we definitely smackety smackety. Yeah. I don't know what to do, man.
Take this. Goodbye.
And on top of watch how other players are going. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Dang. Should I just jam this? Yeah, I kind of want to just jam this. Big boy. Oh, that's kind of scary. Oh, wait. Is this lethal? No, 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 it's not lethal. It's close, right? It's 5 off lethal. Wow. Alright, so we're dead. Yeah, this is kind of what I thought. Like, we had a ton of time, but the time doesn't necessarily translate to wins. So 7 mana, so we can cast 2 things. Yeah, it does absolutely nothing for us, right? We can, like, kill this and then zombify the Goliath, but they have
If my army
7 damage here. Yeah. We'll start right here. Like, there's no point in playing it out.
I yield for now.
This. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I can understand. Yeah, there's a lot of people who like from Brazil. They're from like that guy was from Brazil, and like you know a bunch of other places. It's super cool. I really like that. Miss removal just looks. Yeah, it's definitely missing removal. Missing out on removal is definitely notable. I think what I would like to see is Drain Blood. I think I want to try out. I think that card is really good. I think Liliana in general does better when it's the aggressor. I think it doesn't do well, obviously again because of Relentless, doesn't do well when it's playing from behind. So I think I'd rather just kind of play a more proactive game plan. That guy's Cranial? Spicy. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like Liliana was definitely really strong at one point, and unfortunately, not looking too good for it right now. +1/+2 is gonna be annoying. Yep. Should I smack? I kinda want to smack. I'm gonna smack. Yeah, they don't block. They don't want to lose whatever spell I got. Ooh. Combo. I mean, yeah, I'll block. It's actually kind of good for me, right? Yeah, this is going well so far. Smackety smackety.
Uh-oh.
No block is interesting.
I go
I've raised him right.
I think I still think Liliana is good because Zombify is such a crazy strong magic card. We're still calling them magic cards. I still haven't established that. Attack me. Attack me. Attack me. Come on. All right, definitely not a ball lightning game at the moment.
Right. My army grows stronger.
So yeah, we can just jam the operative. And the operative is large and in charge. So this is kind of the deck in its niche, right? Is putting insane amounts of pressure onto your opponent. Disgusting. Disgusting. I love seeing Skate Claw though. I love that card. I love seeing that card do its thing. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take this hit actually, as weird as that sounds, and try and end the oh. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about, is like now we can do this. Our opponent's forced to block the Reaver, and then we can zombify it. I did get a little lucky there.
I put the fun in my army grows stronger.
Show them your teeth.
Man, one is hitting really good upgrades. The +2/+3 will be really good if we play ball lightning here. We're so close. So close to doing the thing.
Set up the shot.
Sure.
Strength in numbers.
That is a mammoth with flying and 10 toughness. Is it GG? So ball lightning, and if they block here on it and block here, they die. They have to block here and here. No, they have to block here, and then they take a bunch of damage. So yeah, just go base. Base is the place.
Right. My army grows stronger.
Satisfied.
Let me just jam our dudes.
To command.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about dying here. Iris. I guess it would take a lot, right? They'd have to have like some. There's not a lot of just like straight pump spells. That's actually pretty good.
Show them your teeth. Set up the shot.
Oh, I was like, did they, what happened? All right. Ooh, you get a land trigger. But he didn't attack. That's kind of weird. All right, so we just like play this, play this, again, attack all. Do we want to do this? Maybe we don't want to attack with this. We just attack like this. I guess force them to block with everything. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't attack. That did confuse me. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't attack. Did they not realize it has flying?
Tear it all down.
Yeah, now that, because if he didn't, yeah, I would have died. I would have just died. But they have to have tons of creatures here, right? I have to, I have to hit the... Oh, that's really good. I have to hit the Pact here, right? I have a 50-50, right? Because it was top 3, I drew a card, so there's a 50-50 chance to draw the Pact. Or the last of the class. Otherwise, I'm not sure how I win. Well, I'm definitely gonna block. All right, draw the Pact.
It is our duty to endure.
Draw the Pact. That was not the. Sorry, I thought we were further along in the Pact. We are not further along in the Pact. Well then, we attack like this. They block with one of the. They block with this. Oh my god. Ugh. We have to just do it on this, right? I guess what happens if we attack these? They block with this, and they block with this. I think I'm just gonna do this and hope, because yeah, they were smart. Yeah. Oh man, we were so close to closing that out. Yeah, I forgot that I thought we had the last part of the Pact. That's what I was playing around. Roulette wins. Yeah, they had some really good hits. The additional toughness, you know, all of those things. Yeah, it happens. It's Rouge again. Well, I beat him, right?
Let's sling some spells.
Oh my god, again. Well, if I lose now, I look dumb, right? Oh, do I want this? I think this is actually too slow. All right, that's better. Get it anyways.
Time to put on a good show.
Time to face your fears.
Seek knowledge.
Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Ooh, yeah, give me that refreshment stand. Lavinia. Sure. Oh, they top deck the class. The crab. I will smackety.
An open door.
Smackety, smackety. I think I'm gonna make the mana efficient play. And I'm rewarded for it with a nice 2-drop.
A fellow seeker.
So this artifact is essentially just a draw 2. It generates 2 cards that are likely to be cheap like this and just good to play. So this will be like another, just give us a baboon. Like, yeah, seems good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll just smackety smackety. You want to play a 2 thing? I think I want the life off of this, so I am gonna. And it also gives us the ability to remove blockers down the line. Yeah. Not that great. Yeah, I mean, like, I never said it was super amazing, but we want to play Yeenoghu, we want to play ball lightning, and we also kind of want to generate cards, and that's what we got. Unfortunately. We'll just double attack. Sure.
I go now.
I've raised him right.
Yeah. Definitely got to be aware of the infest, but that's why we play Goliath here. Also, this is dying on our upkeep anyways, so upkeep, start a turn. I don't know. I assume everybody knows the terminology. We're all Magic players. I'm actually gonna wait to ball lightning for the Grotesque, so I'm gonna play the zombies here. So I can do the cool play of ball lightning, attack, post combat, Grotesque. My dog is on my bed messing with my sheets as we speak. Yeah, just go ahead. Just mess everything up. Go ahead.
One's craft.
I know you guys can't see it, but it's quite a show. I've shown it a couple times. I do need to get a dog cam. I am in need of doggy cam. No, don't do my dude.
One must perfect one's craft.
That's fine.
You cannot case.
All right, so we ball lightning here. Smackety. I mean, these are getting sacked anyways. Both of these are dying anyways, so we can just, it doesn't matter what we Grotesque, but
Open your mind.
it didn't matter. It did not matter. Both the ball lightning and the baboon were getting sacrificed. Does not matter. I already know what you were gonna say, Amorous. Like it's all good. one step ahead. All right. That's actually okay. Oh, that's really good. We can also just stun.
You will be detained for questioning.
Our opponent is like nearly dead. I don't want to waste the Zombify though. So I play like, yeah, no worries. Again, you're everyone is welcome. I don't know if it says in my description or whatever, but I have a tag. You know, I like you're welcome to backseat or to say whatever you like. Just know I might not always listen. That's okay. Need to be aggro. Yes. But at the same time, I need to maintain aggressive resources.
One must perfect one's craft.
Dang, that's really good. That's also good. So we can just like bop. I assume they block with something. Like they gotta block some of these, right? Yeah, cool. Alright, so we're gonna sigil this one. And play the big boy. And opponent has to remove that or they die. Yep. What could... Oh, actually, no, if they double infest, they are dead. If they... Huh. They just have to have a Flagrant Foul for this. Which I assume they run. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. Right, and they get another one of those dudes. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Your thoughts are an open door.
We'll ship this here. Be like, hey, kill my guy. Then we can just... Do we want to draw? No, I think I just want to play this, make it a big boy. And then I will play this, Zombify. Although this one, yeah, that's why I didn't want to cast the Zombify, because it does absolutely nothing. Doesn't really advance the game plan. Next turn, I promise I will attack with everything. If nothing changes. If nothing changes my mind about how this game is going, I will double click the board. Oh, they get flying from my Kothophed. That's insane. That's so good. Alright, well, I will cast this. Attack all. That definitely makes me want to attack all. Alright, so this has to go here. Yep, I don't have to worry about that. What do they do otherwise? Yeah, this puts him in a really, really tough scenario, right? That's another damage. That's another damage. Yeah, and then this gets us the Ghoul, or the Goliath again. I think I do have to block here. I think I am gonna block like this. Just take the rest.
One must perfect one's craft.
so enthused. So enthused. Alright, we're waiting to see what our opponent does. I know they have they have one of the -3, -3s.
I will win your fury.
That doesn't do it. That doesn't do it.
One must
Alright.
protect one's craft.
You have to have nine nightmares. That is not 9 nightmares.
Your thoughts are an open door.
Child's play.
Unacceptable.
Kothophed, a powerful magic card. Two times in a row, beat this a top 16 player with this garbage deck. That's not garbage, but like certainly not the best deck.
I'm here. You're welcome.
Laugh a lot, yeah, of course. I'm glad I'm entertaining. That's my goal here. My goal is to entertain. Alright, I think that's enough of this deck. Let me just generally talk about our guy here. So yeah, so let's kind of discuss the list here. So first of all, Pact and Warlock. Sometimes it was good, and sometimes it was not so good. The one thing I'll say is that the packs that put a, especially the ones that put a good creature in your deck, so the blue one, the black one, the white one, right? These ones are really good because they guarantee you a nice early drop in the first 3 draws. Sometimes in your first draw, right? We had a couple of those where just playing the Quasit was really, really strong. Sigil did a lot of removing. And then Whispers of the Grave wasn't always relevant. Sometimes we never even got there. We either won or died before it happened. But in that last game there, it kind of did a good job of keeping our opponent's life total low so that we could finish them off. And also giving us some life. That's nothing to scoff at. The 1-drops do their job. Zombify is insane. Diehard Fan, all these things. We've been talking about Bag of Tricks, right? Again, it's not the most insane thing here, but again, it sometimes draws us a Baboon, which is kind of nice. And otherwise, it draws some efficient creatures, just some decent cards, and gives us that card advantage. And we need that because we're playing a lot of things that make us sacrifice our dudes. Ball Lightning is card disadvantage. Grotesque is card disadvantage. Yeenoghu, the epitome of card disadvantage. You are literally throwing all of your creatures into one guy that can just die. So yeah, we definitely need some type of card, and this card guarantees us creatures that are able to attack potentially. So I stand by that card. Let's see. All the relentless cards do their job. Flagrant Foul does the good job of killing an opponent's blocker. There was a lot of times where our opponent attempted to stabilize by playing a large creature, just Flagrant Foul out of the way, Alpha Swing. Operative was really nice. If we ever killed a creature and our opponent was low, this just put even more pressure onto our opponent, just stacked on the pressure. Kothophed does a great job of closing out games so many times. Just slam the card, either make it a 12/12, make more mana, play some more things. It just does a great job. I didn't draw a lot of cards with it, which is actually a good sign, right? That's a sign that, like, again, the card advantage or the card selection is there, where you don't really need to just like draw a couple of cards, but it's there if we need it again. So yeah, just really, really strong. I don't think any of these games really showcase Grave Titan. I don't think I ever got it, but yeah. No need to really talk about Old Graveyard or anything like that. But yeah, just a kind of general run-of-the-mill, kind of mid-range to aggro, standard Liliana deck. The one thing that we were kind of talking about, yeah, is I do agree the access to removal is kind of constrained. Maybe you could try to fit in some Drain Bloods in here somewhere, but that seems hard. I think it's kind of sacrificing that to make sure that we can close out games with Flagrant Foul. So I think this deck is just trying to leaning into the Liliana strategy of, play creatures, attack with them, try and be on the front foot and not be on the back foot so much. The issue right now is that a lot of decks are capable of wiping up the board, lots of Day of Judgments, lots of Infests running around, and then other decks that are just kind of better at playing the kind of attrition matchups. Drizzt, I think, was a particularly difficult time. Vivian, right? Just playing larger and bigger creatures and just generally playing more efficient threats was pretty hard for us. So yeah. So not this insane deck, not the worst deck. Like every deck, it has its positives and negatives. But yeah, I think it's a cool way to play Liliana, definitely, using the red cards. And I love me some red cards, so I definitely don't mind this. It's definitely pretty interesting. But what do you guys think? Let me know. That's going to do it for this deck tech. If you guys enjoyed, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and to find me here at twitch.tv/Roxora098, where we do Spellslingers Tuesdays and Thursdays. So check me out there, and I will see you guys for the next video.